Hello and welcome to 3.0 TV. I am Vishakha Thakur and you're watching the Coin Monitor. Virtual digital assets or VDA markets recovered in the past 24 hours as investors digested the recent Fed outcome regarding the interest rate cut decision. Bitcoin traded above the $43,000 crucial mark. IC15 index of cryptocurrencies was trading up by 6% at 55,220 points. Interestingly, the Fed holding its guard up in an effort to strengthen its economic recovery efforts, and Fed Chairman Jerome Powell admitting to being in risk management mode suggests that the central bank is unlikely to dial back the policy rate too soon. Meanwhile, El Salvador's Bitcoin-friendly president Nayib Bukele is on his way to another 5-year term, according to exit polls which show him with an overwhelming lead shortly after voting ended last week. BlackRock's iShares Bitcoin Trust and Fidelity White's Origin Bitcoin ETF, two of the spot Bitcoin ETFs providers, have made it to the top 10 with the largest Jan flows, totaling around $4.8 billion. While BlackRock's IBIT had an estimated $2.6 billion in net flows, reaching 8th place, while the Fidelity landed 10th place with $2.2 billion in net flows. Now, another interesting update is from the Spot Bitcoin Exchange Traded Fund or ETFs provider Valkyrie. It has added Bitco as a second custodian for its Bitcoin fund. On the economic front, market participants will focus on several macro events from the US, including S&P Services PMI data, ISM non-manufacturing PMI data, and initial jobless claims scheduled later in the week. While cryptocurrencies such as Bitcoin, often viewed as a hedge against inflation, tend to move lower in rising interest rate scenarios. Furthermore, according to data from the blog, Bitcoin's on-chain transactions summed up to $1.21 trillion during the month of Jan 2024, the largest amount of value moved on-chain since September 2022. The global crypto market cap was at $1.65 trillion mark, increasing 0.6% in last 24 hours. However, the total trading volumes increased by 25% to $348 billion. In February, nearly $900 million in vested tokens will be influxed, with prominent projects like Avalanche, Aptos, and the Sandbox leading the way. Lido DAO, a liquid staking protocol which functions on the Ethereum blockchain, is set to achieve a significant milestone of 10 million Ethereum staked on its platform. Consequently, the ecosystem has been experiencing a surge in its user base. The Pyth network, a decentralized Oracle network on the Solana blockchain, has seen a 20% increase in market value after listing on Binance, a leading crypto exchange. US stock futures traded lower after US Federal Reserve Chair Jerome Powell dampened investor hopes for interest rate cuts in the near term. Futures tied to the Dow Jones or the S&P 500 dropped 0.2%. Futures for the Dow Jones Industrial Average fell 74 points, while Nasdaq 100 futures dropped by 0.18%. Bitcoin was trading at $43,133, up by 0.7%. Ethereum, the second largest crypto, was up by 1%, trading at $2,324. On my left, BNB was up by 1.3% to trade at $303, and Solana Sol was up by 0.8% and was trading at $97.8. Next on the list, we have Polygon Matic token, which was trading up by 1% to trade at $0.78. Doge, the popular meme coin, was trading up by 0.4% at $0.078. Polkadot was up by 2% to trade at $6.9. However, Cardano's ADA token was down by 0.6% to trade at $0.50. Avalanche's AVAX was trading at $35.6, lower by 0.1%. If we talk about Shiba Inu, it was trading down by 0.5%, and Ripple's XRP token traded at $0.50, down by 1%. So that's all in the Coin Monitor. This is me, Vishakha Thakur, signing off. For more on such updates and market news, please log on to our website www.3versetv.io or scan the QR code. With 3.0 TV, stay connected with the world of blockchain. Stay up to date with infinite world of NFTs. Come explore and evolve with 3.0 TV in the Metaverse.
So many coins, so much volatility. 3.0 TV delivers the news that matters.
LPL Financial Holdings, a major player in the US financial market, is considering incorporating Bitcoin ETFs into the offerings following the US SEC's approval of Bitcoin spot ETFs. The company is undergoing rigorous due diligence and aims to evaluate the new Bitcoin ETFs within 3 months. LPL manages assets totaling $1.4 trillion through its network of financial advisors, and this assessment period will determine which newly approved funds will be available to its extensive client base. Facebook and Instagram are partnering with Google Search and Bitcoin ETF advertising, targeting baby boomers as a potential audience. As the SEC greenlit BTC ETFs in the US, these platforms may consider publishing their promo materials. Boomers' media consumption patterns may influence ad campaigns for Bitcoin ETF marketing. Examples include 1x fictional conversation about Bitcoin opportunities and Bitwise's promo video featuring Jonathan Goldsmith. These campaigns aim to reach mainstream social media without risk of shadow banning or account termination, making them an innovative approach for BTC ETF marketing. Venture Smart Financial Holdings, a Hong Kong-based financial services firm, is in the final phase of submitting its application for a spot Ethereum ETF to the Hong Kong Securities and Futures Commission. The firm is targeting a second quarter submission for a spot Ethereum ETF, provided its spot Bitcoin ETF is approved and listed in first quarter. The company is targeting a race to lower fees among asset managers, similar to what has been observed in the US, as around 10 fund companies in Hong Kong have started looking into launching potential spot crypto ETFs in the city. The firm is in the final phase of officially submitting its application to the Hong Kong Securities and Futures Commission.